Fake news isn't new, but I think what we're experiencing is fake news awareness.
Fake news is more about feeding off of our laziness.
Fake news is hot. You know, everybody's talking about fake news. I think it would be easy for us to point to the last election and say, that's the reason why we need people to be media literate and also along with that news literate. The channels have gotten a lot noisier, and now it's up to us to be able to discern whether or not a piece of information is true, whether or not a piece of information is reliable, and if it's coming from a source that we can rely upon. It's because of that, I think, that we've said that news literacy training and news literacy courses are more and more important in today's day and age.
Now that our students are exposed to so much media, they are trying to figure out, well, how can I find what is reliable? And that's like the basis of my class. I'm always trying to improve myself as a teacher, and I'm not comfortable or wasn't too comfortable trying to figure out what news is true or fake or how to teach it.
The idea with participatory action research, if you haven't heard it before, is not just to...
What we've been doing for a few years now is bring teachers together to present them with concepts around media literacy and particularly around news literacy. Ideas that we think are important for students to learn. And then through discussion in the workshops, come up with ideas about ways to implement those concepts in their classes.
So do the analyzing power and then developing strategies and taking action.
Most of my students are realizing that they're also part of the problem, that they're not actually reading the article. They just see a catchy headline and they're like, okay, that's a great story, I'm gonna share it.
I look at the election of Donald Trump and I look at the fact that our leaders are telling us questionable things and people don't seem to question them, or that there's been this crisis of authenticity. And now all of a sudden, now everybody needs to learn news literacy. What I hope is that it becomes a regular part of our educational system where people have started to understand that news literacy is nothing new. However, we look at it as a literacy for the 21st century.